Hello, everyone. I want to apologize profusely for not making videos the last couple of weeks. I have been in Melbourne, here for Fashion Week. Um, so I'm going to quickly recap on some of the things that the rest of the girls have been talking about. So the first one that I missed was about fear and about, I guess, how we combat our fears. For me, I don't have a huge amount of fears. I think a lot of them are to do with I guess my main one is, and I guess most people's main one is fear of failure. I always do feel like I'm going to fail, and I think the main thing for me is trusting those people around me who tell me that I'm going to make it and tell me that what I'm doing is good or right and that I'm going in the right direction. I think it's really important in those moments to try to forget about the inner voice that's telling you how shit you are and to really focus on the people around you who are telling you that you're doing really well. Also, I think something really important that you have to realize when you do have a crazy fear of failure is that even if you do fail, that's not the end of the world. You can actually kind of just get up and start again, move on, learn from your mistakes. And so that's something that you should always really think about when facing your fear of failure is that, you know what, at least you're trying. And whether or not you fall flat on your ass, at least you tried. And then you can move on and learn from your mistakes and do better next time. Second one was about fat fetishism and whether or not we've had to deal with it. Considering I've spent a lot of my time in my God, a lot of my actually all of my 20s and so far all of my 30s pretty much online. Yes, I have. Although sometimes I wonder whether or not we're actually talking about fetishism, fat fetishism, or maybe it's more to do with the fact that a lot of people, and this is something I talked about really briefly on my own channel, whether or not there are just so many more men online who prefer fat women who are closeted fat admirers basically. And so it's not that they're fetishists, but it's that they're just not comfortable outing themselves and their love of fat women. And so it comes off as like a fetish. I don't know. But I'm constantly bombarded online. This is going to make me sound really kind of big-headed, but online bombarded with people, men, who are attracted to me and my body and my size, but they're not around in real life. Is it a fetish? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that it comes across as a fetish, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is just closeted guys who like fat women who end up being a bit creepy online. Have I ever met someone who's wanted me to stay fat and didn't want me to lose weight? I have, and I guess that was much more of a fetish. Although he still liked me when I did lose a little bit of the weight. But I do remember him always telling me that he never wanted me to be thin. And I guess that would probably be the only one, really. Hard question. So now I'm going to catch up with this week's topic, which is, what is it? It's the thing or things, whether it's video, book, person, etc., that we go to when we need a pick me up. For me, so many things. For me, what do I tend to watch when I need to pick me up? I tend to watch Pride and Prejudice, the one with Keira Knightley and Matthew Macfadyen. Love it. I also watch The Producers, Robin Hood Men in Tights, basically any Mel Brooks film. I tend to, when I'm really, really stressed out, really fucking stressed out, I put up full, face of makeup on, do my hair, wear something a little bit too fancy during the, to be wearing during the day, but I will wear it and I will head out the door. And that just makes me feel much more fierce, much more in control of everything. And that's always been something I've done. People, I always go to my friends. wherever they are. I'm kind of seeing a guy at the moment. He's someone that I would go to. Just my friends, you know, they're people who I go to. I don't tend to go to my family. Books. What book do I read? I love books that don't make me think too much, and so I've been actually really getting into what do they call it? Is it urban fantasy? Modern supernatural stories with lots of sex in it, which is awesome, and that picks me up. Plus, I guess the main thing is sex. Sex always picks me up, so that's something I do a lot too. What about you, May? I'm here with my friend May at the moment. What picks you up? What do you do or watch or read when you're feeling sad?
I don't know. I think I listened to a really good song.
What song? What song do you
don't know.
normally listen to?
Something soulful I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when May and I were in high school and we were in boarding school together, she had, what song was it on repeat? I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, all the time. And there was another one. It was
Dilemma.
Was it Dilemma? No, I think it was also like it was one of the Boyz II Men songs from their Evolution album.
4 Seasons of Loneliness.
There you go. 4 Seasons of
I don't know why
Loneliness.
sad songs, they actually made me feel better.
Yeah, well there you go. Sad songs for May.
Yeah, sad songs for me. Because I can't express myself, so listening to something sad and soulful just does it.
Yeah. I think for me, if it's music, it's something a bit angry. I've started to listen to a lot of the really kind of sassy black rappers, you know, like Azalea Banks especially, and Angel Hayes, who I used one of her songs I used for my fashion show. That kind of music where it's like really empowering, that totally helps. And Mute Math is awesome. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else? Any movies that you like to watch?
No. Ice cream
And chocolate. Comfort foods. Agreed. Comfort foods. I'd go for sushi. I'd always go to Jaws, to the sushi train that I love going to, and I would just stuff my face, and I never ever feel bad about doing it. So that's probably one of the things that I do. This will be on tomorrow, which is the day that I'm supposed to put it on. So we're finally going to be back on track. Hope you guys are well. Sorry I've been, MIA. I shall talk to you all sometime soon.